Hello all, and welcome to the next video. This is number 4 out of 4 of the Banpresto Dark Souls statues. Chronologically it's not. This is actually the second one they made. If I'm not mistaken, Farum Knight's number 1, Artorias is 2, Black Knight is 3, and then Oscar is 4. So far I've really liked them. I think the Farum Knight and Oscar were really good. The Black Knight one threw me off with the gold tinge. I think there was a little bit just too much of the gold on there. I would have liked to have seen it a little bit more with that kind of black and charred color. But from a distance, like on the shelf, it doesn't look as bad, but up close it kind of does. But now we have Artorias. Yeah, I did not get this one. Like I said before, apologies, I'm trying to sort this all out in my head. Farum Knight I got on Bluefin when it first came out, years ago. Black Knight I got on Big Bad Toy Store. Oscar I got from my cousin. This one I got on basically an Instagram group that I'm on. There's a little kind of Instagram group of guys. We all kind of look out for collectibles and stuff. I told them I was looking for the Artorias Banpresto, and one of the guys hooked me up. He said he had one. He had displayed it for a little bit, but then put it back in the box. He just didn't have room for it. So yeah, he gave me a good deal. I did overpay a little bit on him, to be fair, but considering I couldn't find him anywhere else, I thought it was worth it. So yeah, Artorias the Abyss Walker. I would say Artorias is probably a lot of people's favorite overall character from Dark Souls 1. I know, like, of all of Gwyn's knights, he tends to be a lot of people's favorite. He's not my favorite, actually. I'd go with Ornstein. If we're just talking Gwyn's knights, I'd actually go with Ornstein. But Artorias is still cool, and he goes with Sif, which is great. But yeah, Artorias is kind of interesting. If you ever played Dark Souls 3... If you play Dark Souls 1, you'll fall in love with Artorias. If you play Dark Souls 3, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear it, just stop right now. You'll fall out of love with Artorias. and just about everything associated with Gwyn. Although, if you pay attention closely to Dark Souls 1, you should be able to see that writing on the wall. Let's just be honest here. I think the people who kind of are in Gwyn's corner are just like really wishful thinking and don't like Dark Souls 3 or something like that. But yeah, here we go. Artorias. One thing I've really liked about these in general has been like the boxes. They're all like the same kind of square box, but they have a different tint to them. It's like the Farum Knight kind of had like that teal kind of color going. The Black Knight had a red one. Oscar's was what was Oscar's, like a gold kind of thing, and Artorias has like this blue kind of color scheme going on the box. So yeah, I really like it. Alright, let's open this guy up. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be awesome. Trying to be careful about it, because I know it's been, like, he put it back in the box, so it's a little loose there. I don't want it falling out. Right off the bat, same as the other ones, the back, backboard for the box is that. Looks awesome. I like it. I like that aspect of these. Let's see if we can get this guy opened up. Right off the bat, we have the stand. Same stand. They all have the same exact stand. The pegs are just in different spots, and in Oscar's case, there is no peg. So first thing out of the box we'll take a look at is the sword. I like it. It's kind of broken up. It's got that, like, being affected by the abyss kind of thing going on. He's got the broken hilt here. The end of it is actually, hold on, let me get it out. It's kind of like the Black Knight one. You got to put the little end piece on the hilt. So there it is. We'll put that on in a minute. Let's take a look at the rest of the sword. But yeah, I love the detail. That kind of like it's like he's just been slaying monsters in the abyss for ever, which it kind of was, but still. Nice. And then pretty much there's not a lot going on with Artorias accessory wise. I mean, not like you know, like the Farum Knight had all the things that kind of plugged in, and then the shield and the sword. Oscar had the shield and the sword. The Black Knight has his shield and sword. Really, all Artorias has is just the sword. He's just got one thing. But here he is. He's got the pegs on the bottom. Of course, he's got like the broken arm that kind of lays there. I mean, it's pretty much like his, like the way he kind of is his battle stance. That kind of just like leaning in with the broken arm type of thing. I like it though. Like all the detail, even like on his hair, you can see where like it's painted to have like different layers on it, kind of. And not his hair, like the hair on the helmet, I should say. It's got like that right color of blue, contrasting with the bottom that like drags. We've got like the chainmail, all the detail in the armor. At his helm. I get he's like the Wolf Knight, right? He's supposed to be like the Wolf Knight. I always thought his helm, because of like this little pointed part at the end, was always more bird-like. But it is what it is. He looks fantastic, though. I love this. Yeah. Even though he's not my favorite of the knights, I do like this. I like it a lot, and I'm glad to have it. I think you need it. I'm going to put him with the giant, next to the giant Sith statue, because why not? Okay, so I'm going to try to get the sword in here. Slides right in, pretty easy. And then I'll put the, a lot like the Black Knight one, it's just going to, like, go into the little peg there, so... And there we go. Easy enough. I like it. It looks great. Probably turn that a little bit. Alright. Let's go and see if we can get him on the base here. Apologies if I hit the camera there. I'm having a hard time like lining them up on the base. Am I doing this? I think I have it. I do. Okay. So I was trying to set him on the base like this. But you have to take a look at the pegs. They're actually different sizes. I didn't notice that because the peg on his right leg is actually bigger than the one on the left leg. So you got to actually turn the base around, and then there you go. I didn't notice that before. That's interesting. Alright. There we go. Artorias the Abyss Walker. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Yeah, he looks fantastic. I like this a lot. I think, man, I don't know. I think it's between him and the Ferrum Knight. The Ferrum Knight, like, I think being their first one, they really went like way all out with it, and it looks amazing. And Artorias is the second one, and it feels like they went way all out with him, and it looks awesome. The Black Knight is where I think it kind of takes a little bit of a dip. Like, it looks great, don't get me wrong, it looks great as a display piece, but all that gold kind of makes it seem like he's not quite as burnt as he's kind of supposed to be. And Oscar is cool, but like he doesn't have pegs, and his weapon and his shield, his sword and shield are very loose in his hands. They just kind of sit there. So I think the first two, the Ferrum Knight and Artorias, are actually the best ones of the 4 Banprestos. They're all good. I would just put those first two, Ferrum and Artorias, like above the other two, to be for sure. But yeah, I think it's between this guy and the Ferrum Knight as to who's the best one. Man, it's tough because I think, like, for what they represent, you could probably say Artorias is better because he looks perfect. And he's like a bigger character and everything. I mean, the whole DLC is based around him for the first game. But the Ferrum Knight, I think, is just so detailed and so good. And he comes with the shield and the sheath and the knife and the sword. And it's all, and like the fur on the back of his armor is so well done. It's a close call, so yeah. But either way, I do like this. And I think he's going to look great next to the Sith up there. Yeah, I mean, all positives, like I said. The only one I can genuinely say I was just, like I said, I don't know if it's disappointment or just befuddlement, is that Black Knight. I don't get the, why he has like that much gold on him. And if the game has that much gold on it, and I just don't remember it being that way, there's like a Mandela effect going on, then that's on me. But I remember them being a lot more like of a matte black without a lot of that gold tinge. There's a little bit of it there. I just don't remember it being that much. So that one's the only one I kind of have any issue with. The other three, Oscar, Ferrum, and Artorias here, I think are excellent. Glad to have them. So yeah, I hope Banpresto eventually comes back to these. I'd love the Onion Knights. Anybody who knows me and knows I play Dark Souls also knows that they are my favorite characters, especially I think it's Sigurd in the third game. Or am I getting them mixed up? Is it Sigmar? I think it's Sigurd in the third game. Either way, I love them. I love the Onion Knights. I want one so I can put it next to Yorm. There's a reason for that. I played the third game. Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. That's pretty much it for Dark Souls stuff. There's not a whole lot of Dark Souls stuff out there. You know, like I said, I do have that Gravelord Nito through Sideshow, the statue, the big one. I'm paying that off in payments, and it ain't even coming out till next year anyway. So yeah, if I could find that Ornstein statue for a good price, I'd consider it. I don't know if I'd go right into buying it, but I would consider it for sure. But yeah, there we go. That's the 4 Banprestos from for Dark Souls, and happy to have them. Dwindling down on things to kind of unbox. The only things I really have left are my Hot Toys. The way I'm doing Hot Toys is kind of a little interesting. I'm kind of building it around the big three of Marvel: Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, and then I got a Thanos to go with those. They're not the ones you think. Like, they're not all the final battle versions. I kind of got my favorite versions of the characters. I have those. I don't know if those will be next. I'll probably try to film those next week when I have more time. But it's that, and then a bunch of Marvel Legends. So I'm going to start trying to find a way to word my process of what I'm going to be doing with Marvel Legends. Because I'm building up a couple of different teams and doing it in a bit of a different way. And I have a lot of Marvel Legends. I have like almost 20 Marvel Legends to open up. And a couple of those are like multi-packs. So like it's going to be a lot of Marvel Legends coming up. So maybe I should have interspersed those in instead of the Masters of the Universe. But I don't know. I kind of wanted to go through all the Marvel Legends since it's kind of become my favorite line. But yeah, thank you guys for checking these videos out. If you like them, please get a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to set this guy up next to the Sith. And then when I'm done, I'll take like a full picture of the shelf and what it kind of looks like. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of empty spots, but that's because of things to come. It may be like a year away, but it's things to come. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.